Why should people get to know me?
Yeah.
Because I've always found creative and interesting ways to make money. I want to talk a little bit about catalysts today and when they're important. So what's a catalyst? It's some type of triggering event that you think will cause your undervalued share price to reflect fair value. And I believe that they're sometimes important and sometimes not so important. So where they're not so important, I believe, is in the case of a high quality business that's generating cash flow, and the success of that business will take care of itself in terms of the share price. Where it does become important is when you see an opportunity where you're buying an asset at a discounted price or some kind of cash flow stream at a discounted price, but it's not necessarily a great business. And it's important that there be an event for the liquidation of that business or the realization of that value, because in the absence of that, over time, the asset value may be disintermediated, or the weak business may deteriorate, and your opportunity may dissipate. So in the weaker business, you want to have a catalyst, and a catalyst, in my experience, sometimes a catalyst that you've identified, when it happens, does not necessarily cause the share price to respond immediately, unless it's some type of very specific event, like a takeover or something of that nature. And I've learned through experience that because the market's not always efficient, that sometimes it takes a while for that catalyst to be reflected in the share price. A good example of that is a proxy battle that I was involved with a company called Xilinx Semiconductors back in 2008, where we lost a narrow vote to win control of the board of that company. But despite that, as a result of our efforts, the company did all the things that we wanted them to do anyway, and the investment appreciated in price, not because we gained control of the board, but because of our activities around that. So again, catalysts are important in certain circumstances, but not all circumstances, and they sometimes require patience to be reflected in the share price.